You better have a burn heal. If anyone can name a more iconic sentence from Pokemon Red, please do comment down below, because that's all you see when it comes down to Blaine. Like, Blaine is 5 types, that's his quote. Okay, so this is against mpMcBunny. We've tried to battle a few times. It's disconnected on us the first few times we battled, but we've managed to get a good few going at the moment. So yeah, this is Blaine's team. Using an Uber Pokemon. Oh my god, shock horror. Yes, there is a Mewtwo on the team. Again, like I've said before, previously in other videos, I'm using Pokemon from all the different mediums of manga, anime, and in-game. Blaine actually created Mewtwo, at least in the manga he did. So that's why Mewtwo is on the team now. So I'm using, well, all 5 types apart from Mewtwo. Looking at my team, I'm extremely weak to Earthquake. Not one Pokemon is off the ground. If someone's to run a Choice Band or Choice Scarfed Earthquake Mon, I am done. People have done that, and yeah. So this is the closest battle that I've had with Blaine's team, and you know what, it was really, really fun. So let's jump right in. So I predicted the Groudon to come in first because it is a ground type and it will destroy my entire team. So I go into Rapidash. The only thing that can touch it just a little bit, I'm running Drill Run, Flare Blitz, Wild Charge, and Baton Pass. But my opponent does in fact lead with the Lopunny. So I go into the Arcanine, just get the Intimidate off, and because it obviously is a Mega Lopunny, and it hits like a truck, so I need as much support as possible. So the Lopunny Megas up and goes for the Fake Out on my Arcanine. This isn't going to do too much because this is the defensive Arcanine. Running Leftovers, Morning Sun, Flare Blitz, Will-O-Wisp, and Extreme Speed. There we go. So the Lopunny is going to return and go into the Firewall, which is going to be the Heatran. So I've got to be extra careful now because the Heatran's probably got Flash Fire. Like, my opponent's really, really prepped hard for this team. Looking at the team preview, he's prepped really, really well. He wants to win, like no messing around. He's out of blood. So I've got to go into Mewtwo now, but I've got to pull out the big guns because Heatran is a threat. And also Sableye is a threat. Sableye actually walled my Mewtwo completely. This is Mega Mewtwo X. Now, I've used Y quite a few times, so I thought it would be interesting to use X. Like, I've not used it at all, really. Ever since it came out in 6th Gen, this is the first time I've used it in this meta. So, yeah, I'm going to go into my Magmortar, another signature Pokemon of Blaine's. Well, not with Magmortar, the Magmar. That didn't get to do much in this battle. So the Darmanitan's going to come in, which I don't see too much. I don't see too many Darmanitans. Like, it's good to see that Pokemon out there. Got that cheesy grin. It's happy. It's just taking me down with an Earthquake. Now, I'm pretty sure this is choice somehow because most Darmanitans are. So he is going to return there and go into his Heartless, which is the Sableye. So he's worked out that I can't do anything to him. So I'm going to go straight for the Poison Jab, hoping for something extra there, and I get it. I get the poison on the Sableye. I'm happy about that. It's the only move I could have gone for. Like, he'd still just have the Heatran in the back, so we could have walled that, but then I could have power up punched him later, so that would have been too much of a risk. So I'm going to return there. Now that I've got the poison damage on the Sableye, I'm happy I'm going to go into Entei. Now, Entei, another Pokemon he got in the manga very briefly, so I've got it on the team now. Unfortunately, this Entei doesn't get Extreme Speed, only the shiny one gets Extreme Speed, but I had a spare one. So, yeah, it fit the agenda. So it's going to go for the Earthquake and bring me down to just a little bit of HP. Entei has quite good defense. I'm able to finish it off with a Choice Banded Stone Edge. So again, this is Choice Banded with Stone Edge, Sacred Fire with the 50% burn, which is a absolute godsend. Bulldoze and Giga Impact, which I didn't get to use at all. So the Kyogre's going to come in and finish me off with the Water Spout. Now I notice it's not Primal Kyogre, so I can actually start a Weather Wall here. I have Ninetales in the back with Drought, so I can get the sun up. This also tells me that it has an item that's not the blue orb, obviously, so I'm gonna guess it is choice somehow. He does return there, so I'm guessing he is choice scarfed or choice specs maybe. Like, I can't really tell if it's choice spec because I do have mostly fire types, so it will one-shot me regardless if it's got full HP. So I scare it out with the sun and Ninetales. I go for the sub, predicting the switch. Now, I went for the sub because I wanted Heatran to attack me and not go over the Stealth Rocks. With the Dark Pulse damage, that wasn't the case. He could freely go for the Stealth Rocks here. Like, I'm just going to desperately go for the Dark Pulse to get just a bit more damage on the Heatran and to get more use of my sub. He's going to go for the Lava Plume in the sun. That's going to break it. And yeah, Ninetales is vulnerable. So yeah, this is, I'm guessing, from the damage of that Dark Pulse, this is a defensive Heatran. It makes sense, it's got Stealth Rocks, it works well with the team, so I'm going to return him going to my Arcanine. Now, this was a bit of a misplay here, because I'm not really sure what I was predicting. Arcanine's just taken unnecessary Stealth Rock damage for no reason. My opponent's gone for this Taunt here. Now, I'm not sure what he was predicting there, because I've only got Will-O-Wisp or Morning Sun, and I wasn't going to go for either of them. Like, I can't go for the Flare Blitz. Obviously, it's going to have Flash Fire and Extreme Speed, so I don't do anything. So, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. So, I actually go into the Pokemon I should have gone into, Rapidash. I do have the Drill Run. Now, because of that misplay before, on the switch, my opponent is going to get the Toxic up. So, my Rapidash is on a timer now. Now, again, I've battled him a few times, and I know he's an experienced Pokemon battler, so he knows my moveset. He knows Rapidash is going to carry Drill Run, so he is going to return Firewall and go into the Sableye, which is it's going to be bold. It's going to be bold nature. It's going to be bulky on the defensive side, judging from this damage. Actually, I don't know. Actually, they're quite. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, because I don't use Rapidash a lot, you see, so I'm not quite sure what is good damage. I've just got it for Blaine's gym, so I'm taking one more poison damage there as I get Heartless down low, but unfortunately he does have the Prankster ability, so he's able to heal up before I'm able to do damage. Now, I go for the Drill Run, because I predicted the Heatran to come in, because I am in the sun. He knows I can kill him with a Flare Blitz, but the Heatran again is in the back, so I don't want to give him boosts. I don't want to take poison damage for no reason, so I go for the Drill Run there. Now I'm thinking I've got to do it now. It's now or never. I'm low. This is my final attack, so my opponent's going to go for a recover here with the Prankster. Dark type before fire types, and I'm going to go for a Flare Bit, which is going to take him out. I'm in the sun. I am Life Orb, max attack. That's going to take him out. Thankfully, the Sableye is down. I'm going to go down as well to recoil, but Sableye was a huge threat to my team. I was happy for that trade. It was a good trade on my part. So I am going to go into my Arcanine again and give him some more Stealth Rock damage, because I didn't think the first time was enough, as my opponent goes into Kyogre. Again, my hunch, this thing is choiced. This is choice, it has to be. Like, the fact that it doesn't have the blue orb, it has to be choiced, so I'm going to get the useless Intimidate off and switch out into my Ninetales and get it sunny again. Now, the best way for me to work out whether it was choiced or not was to bring out Ninetales first, but I didn't know it would bring out Kyogre. Basically, if his weather went off first, he was scarfed. Kyogre runs 90 base speed and Ninetales is 100, so yeah, that's the way I could have found out. But he does go for the Water Spout and KO me in the sun. So yeah, I don't really know the calc there, but that seems to be Specs damage to me. So I'm going to go into Mewtwo. He doesn't outspeed, so yeah, he Specs. So I'm going to go for Power Punch. I'm going to get as much much of an attack rate as possible. This is my chance to try and pull back this game. Like, I've got the sun up, Water Spout's not doing anything to me. The fact that he keeps going for Water Spout just confirms that he is choice Specs. So I'm going to go for Recover now and get all my HP back. Now, really unfortunate for me, Kyogre has no moves left, and it's going to go for a struggle, do 12 damage to me, and KO itself. Now, I was really hoping for one more Power Punch, but that isn't the case. However, that is a huge threat out of the way. Not that I have many fire types left at this point. So, my opponent goes into Heatran. I'm able to take it out in one Power Punch. That's how strong Mewtwo X is. It is a monster. I love this set. It's Power Punch, Psycho Cut, Recover, and Poison Jab. So my opponent's going to go into Groudon. Now I was frightened of this Mon for the entire game, and it's coming out late, probably to get its sweep. So I was hoping this would be enough to finish it off. Like, I'm +3, and Mewtwo X has crazy attack. Like, it converts the special attack into attack. So I'm going to go for the Psycho Cut. And I just miss out on the KO there as he goes for the Pressable Blades. I was hoping I'd live it, which I do, just on 26 HP, and I'm able to finish up with Power Punch. I'm +4 now. Then I just remember, I didn't kill that Lopunny from the start. It's going to fake me out. Oh no, Mewtwo X. My sweep is going to get stopped. So the Lopunny comes out, Lola Bunny. I'm going to go for the Faker, obviously, and take me out. Now, I could have switched in Arcanine, but I didn't really see a point. The stuff up to damage. Like, I don't think it would have helped, really. That Lopunny is faster. Sorry, Mega Lopunny is faster than Mewtwo. It didn't even make a difference. So I go into my Arcanine now, get into my off, and it is a last resort Lopunny, which is definitely going to take me out. Props for using that set, and that is going to be good game. Now, yeah, that was so close. That was, yeah. I really enjoyed that game. Now, you see my opponent's got 2 Ubers, I have 1. I told everybody who on my stream, Blaine and Giovanni, bring 2 Uber Pokemon, just because of the fact that people were struggling with Sabrina. I don't want it to make it a rage quit experience. I want it to be quite a fun, like, tournament, so yeah. I wanted to, like, even it out. Pimp is a really good battler. He shouldn't have brought any Ubers. But yeah, it was a really good game. Yeah, I'll be back again with Giovanni, the 8th gym leader. So stay tuned for that. See ya.